You guys are welcome to the MGM AI community. This is where we use our AI to make money from the financial market. So for those of us who are new here, you guys are welcome. This is mgmoptions.com. mgmoptions.com is where the AI is. The AI is web based. So the moment you are unlocked, you get to see 35 signals today, 22 of them are active. Success rate is 99, market scan is 50, AI accuracy is 91. So if you're new here and this is your very first time, you see when the AI is unlocked, you get to see your start scanner button. And the moment you get to do that, you get to click start scan. And when you click start scan, it generates your signal in this rectangular box here. So you can see your pair. That is the instrument you trade. You see the 5-minute standard signal, which equally tells you to trade for what? For 5 minutes. And then you see the next thing, which is the direction here on the right hand side here. This is call here. Call is also interpreted as buy. So you're buying, you're going up. So that is call. And then you also get to see the AI confidence. AI confidence, remember what we look for is 90 to 99. And the signal strength here is has to be strong for us to be able to consider taking a trade. So that is basically, and these are the two things we need to know if we are going to take a trade. Next thing we have is get ready time. Get ready time simply talks about the time at which the AI it generates the signal to you, and then the entry time here talks about the time at which you are going to execute the signal. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. And then the next thing we have here is the martingale levels. Martingale levels talks about the recovery levels. These are recovery levels for the first entry here. We can have this martingale as a recovery level for the first entry here. So that's how it is. Now let's go ahead. Let's go straight into it and start taking signals. We're going to be taking a total of 5 as usual on the live session. So yeah, right now AI confidence is 90, but the signal strength is strong. So we have to scan again. 93 and the signal strength is weak. We're looking for signal strength strong. 91 moderate also. 98 weak also. 80 no. 70 no. 95 it is also weak. 78 it is no. 89 it is a no. 95 it is weak, so it's a no. 76 no. 73 no. 84 no. 98 and it is strong. So this is our first signal of the live session. So let's go. What is the pair? The pair is Euro CAD. So Euro card, EURCAD. So you click. Now the next thing we're checking for is what the 5-minute standard signal. So we know we're trading it for what? For 5 minutes. And the next thing is what direction are we going? The direction here is call. So we are buying. And what time are we buying? What time are we buying? We're buying at 10:07 42 seconds. So we have 20 seconds to go. 10:07 42 seconds. So we're buying at 10:07 42 seconds. So we have about 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Less than 10 seconds to go. We're buying at 42 seconds. It's 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So buy now, guys. So buy now. So we have 5 more minutes for this signal to run. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to make a screenshot of the of the signal itself. So in the meantime, I can explain the other parts of the AI to everyone. So let's have this saved, copied, and here we have the first signal of the live session. So let's keep going, and that is the first. And let's keep going. So the next thing we have here is the high signal performance for the last 1 week. We have the top high signals here. This is like a ranking it gives. Here we have the AI signal. This is like a notification bar for signals popping often here. Next thing we have here is the trading signals. Trading signals here is the other side of the AI where we take signals from. So we have all signals here. So right here we'll be going to pending, because this is where we want to take the signals from. This is where we take the signals from. Preventing talks pending gives you signals that are upcoming. That is what the pending does. It gives you upcoming signals. So now we have the pending. Now we have the different time frames. So how do we take signals from this particular area of the AI? So very, very simple. The very first step you need to do is to look at, have to identify the time frame you are on. Right now you are on 1 minute, so you can see 1 minute standard signal. Now the moment you click 2 minutes, you see 2 minute standard signal. The moment you click 5 minutes, you see 5 minute standard signal. So that's basically what you can see. So when you click 1 minute, you can find 1 minute standard signal here. That means you're going to be trading for what? A total of what? 1 minute. That's what it means. So the second one you find here is the 2 minute standard signal. If you select the time frame here, 2 minute standard signal, you would also what? Get to trade for what? 2 minutes. That's what it means. And the next thing you find here also is what? 5 minute standard signal, which means you are going to be doing what? To be trading for what? For 5 minutes, which we are currently on right now. So we're going to be trading for 5 minutes. So that's basically the idea. Now, let's go into how you can trade it and how you can understand how to trade it, or to get the signals and trade it. So I'm going to start with 5 minutes and I'll work my way down to 1 minute. So in 5 minutes, it's very, very simple. The first thing you need to find is the AI confidence. AI confidence has to be 90% upward. So now when you're looking at it, you need to find what? 90%. Now when you see 90%, you then look at the countdown timer. Since we're on 5 minute standard signal, that means the countdown must be above 5 minutes. And when it is above 5 minutes like this, you can just copy and then go and execute the signal. Copy the signal, paste it somewhere else, then go and execute the signal. That's basically how it is. So let's scan again and I'll show you again. So let's see how it is done. So the next thing we're looking for, make sure you're what? You're looking for 90 upwards, 90 to 99. This is 90, but look at 3 minutes. 90, look at 3 minutes. So you can take this. 94, look at this. This is what? 4 minutes. So you can take this also. 96, look at this is 3 minutes. So let's say refresh. You refresh it again, you can check. This is 96. Now look at this. It is 7 minutes. So you can copy this and go and trade this. $80, you can go and trade this. Then you have another one up here, which is 91. This is 4 minutes. You can take this. None. So you have to have your AI confidence. Then your countdown timer has to not be below 5 minutes. So that's basically how it is. Now, if you do 2 minutes or so, same idea. That it's 93%. Look at this. That is 2 minutes. So you can copy that and go and paste that.
Prepare for martingale level.
Yes, I'm already here. So let's get ready for the first martingale level in 10 seconds. Okay, let's see. 6, 5, 4. We don't have to. I don't think we have to. Okay. So we just want it without the martingale level. So we just did. We didn't have to engage it. So we want this, and this is our first profit for the live session. And this is what? The $510 profit. So let's go for the second signal right now. And let's go for the second signal. Give me a second. There's a reason why I'm posting this first. I want it to be in a specific arrangement. $510 made on the first signal. So now let's go. Second signal. I would be explaining the other parts of the AI. Just let's take the signal as we do that. Now the next thing I'm doing is checking AI confidence of 90 signal strength strong. No. So this is 90, but it is not strong. So we have 83 no, 91 and strong. So what is the pair? Euro NZD. So we go back to IQ options and we search EURNZD. So we click Hope you guys won that one earlier too, just like I did, because it gave us the signal, it gave us the trade in the last few seconds. So let's go. The next thing we have here is the 5 minute standard signal. So we know we are going to be trading this for 5 minutes. By hearing that, the next thing we have here is the direction. Direction is called, so that means we're buying. And what time are we buying? What time are we buying? We're buying at 10, 14, 41 seconds. So we have less than 20 seconds to go to buy EURNZD. NZD, Euro NZD. So we're buying Euro NZD at in 10 seconds. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So buy now, guys. Buy now. So we are on Euro NZD right now. So I'm going to do a screenshot of this so we can continue the explanation of the remaining parts of the AI or the website. So you guys can understand the remaining parts of the AI. Now, in the meantime, we are still trading, and this is our second signal. So we have 3 more to go. 3 more to go for our live, for our first live trading session of the day. Oh, sorry, Mr. Emmanuel. Network is bad, which I understand. Network is bad. So this is second AI signal for the live session. So let's go. Let's keep going. Let's see this. Okay, so we have 3 more minutes, 3 minutes and 58 50 something seconds. So let's keep going. We still have time. So now I was talking about the third one, which is the 1 minute standard signal. You can see the 1 minute time frame here. So how do you trade the 1 minute time frame? Same idea alongside the other two. You check as long as you have 1 minute standard signal here, you go for what? You look for the ones that are 90% upward high confidence, 90%. Look at this, and you find the countdown timer above 1 minute. You can copy this and go and get ready to trade it. That's basically how it is. This also, this is 90, but you look at the time, you can't meet up with this time no matter how fast you are or how fast your network is. You can see this also. This is 99. You can copy this also and go and try and trade it. This is 1 minute, it is above 1 minute. So that's basically how it is. So now the next thing we have is the auto trading. The moment you get access to the AI, you also see the auto trading feature. How do you use the auto trading feature? You need to make sure that you have an account that is at least $1,000 in it. You have deposited $1,000 in a specific account, then you can connect that account to the auto trading feature and it will trade for you. But you need to get access to the AI first, which is free for everyone on the platform. So the next thing you have is the market analysis. Market analysis talks about the abilities of the AI and how it gives you a signal. So there are 3 types of analysis in trading, and those are the 3 types of analysis the AI also uses. So the first is the AI sentiment analysis. This talks about the abilities of the AI to study the market sentiment, be it those traders who are buying a particular or going bullish on a particular pair or going bearish on a particular pair. It studies that and uses that to give you an informed signal. The next thing it does is it also studies the news, economic news, the news that are released, the figures that are released. It uses that to ascertain which pair is or which currency is strong from the ones that are weak. It uses that also and uses that to give you an informed signal. So the next thing we have here is the AI's technical indicators. This talks about the ability of the AI to study the chart and recognize patterns and uses those patterns to give you an informed signal. So that's basically how the market analysis and how the AI does its things. So it has about 45 pairs on it, so you can see them all the way down. So everything, it is scanning through everything every single minute. The moment it does this again, it will generate a signal from the idea. So the moment it changes, generate a signal from that particular pattern it recognizes. So another signal on each of those pairs is generated the moment this changes. So now the next thing you see here is the MGM TV. MGM TV here, this is where you get to catch up on our premium contents for everything you missed out on the live sessions. Make sure you just come here and you search and you click. And not everything is here. About 15 of the videos are here, but there's so much more on YouTube. So you can just go directly to YouTube and see everything, watch on YouTube. Then you to take it to our page and you can watch every single videos and catch up on from webinars to live sessions to trading sessions. You can see everything there. And if you want to learn how to use the AI, or you want to learn how to take signals with AI, there are extensive videos like that there for you to be able to use for you to be able to catch up on. Let's get ready to use our first martingale level. On this particular one, we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we are on it right now. Let's see how it goes in the next 5 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm still here explaining everything. Why do I have so many pairs that are dropped down to 85, not 86 anymore? Okay, so let's see. Let's go on. Now the next thing we have here is the community. For those of us who are new here, you guys can ask questions anytime from the moment I say you can ask questions. Just go ahead and start asking questions or meet yourself and ask questions. Now the community here, this talks about the two types of communities that we have. We have the MGM AI community and we have the market warriors. The MGM AI community, this is the part, or this is where we introduce you to the AI. And you see how it works, you see how it makes money from the market, and then from there you get access to it, and then you get access to it. So at the moment you get access to the AI, you then move to the market warriors where we do a lot of, in fact, everything MGM has to offer is on the market warriors. You get to trade live with me, you get general mentorship, you get to attend webinars. Webinars are always hosted on the market warriors. You get to join competitions, you get to post your results, you get to do all these things on the market warriors. That is basically how it is. Yeah. That is basically how it is there. So every single thing the MGMEI community has to offer is on the market warriors. So in the meantime, while we're still on that page, let's continue. Let's talk about the webinars. Webinars here talks about the classes we hold in regards to trading. Anything that concerns you developing yourself as a trader also, alongside the AI. You have AI and how to also get better at using it. So that is what webinars most likely or always hold, always talk about. So you can always get access to it if you're on the market warriors, and you will get to learn more. So for example, someone who maybe has been making like $20 before can understand why he isn't making more, and can also try as much as possible to grow himself or herself to be making more money using the AI. So those are the things that the webinars talks about. So what we do on the webinars most importantly. So now is the time for questions. I've gone through the website, so now is the time for questions. You guys can go ahead and ask questions, unmute yourselves and ask questions. Let's hear your questions. Let's hear your questions. Now is the time for us to hear your questions. So let's hear your questions, guys. I'd love to hear them. Anyone with any question? Let's hear you. Let's hear you. I'm seeing a lot of new faces. I'm seeing Mr. Desola Steven. I'm seeing Mr. Kinda Crazy. And who else is a new face here that I have not asked a question before? I have not spoken at the live session. Yeah, just those two. You guys are the two guys. So you can go ahead and speak. It's an open space. Everyone can ask questions here. Everyone can ask questions here. You can go ahead and speak. It is an open space. Go ahead and speak. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Do we have questions? Do we have questions? Okay. So for those of us wondering, okay, how do I get access to the AI? That is very, very simple. The first step is for you to register on the AI website, which is mjmoptions.com. After you're registered on mgmoptions.com, you then send me the email you registered with. After you're done with that, you then go to your 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 IQ Options account, create an account using our link. Then you go to your profile and you copy your user ID. The moment you copy your user ID, you then send me the user ID. That's the second step. Now, the third and final step is for you to now fund your IQ Options account. Then that automatically unlocks the AI permanently. So we have about 6 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3. So let's use our second martingale level now. That is what we are on now. So this goes in the next 5 minutes. Okay. So does anyone have a question while we're still here? I was still on this street. Does anyone have a question? Let's hear your questions. 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 Now is the time to ask questions. Let's hear your questions. Let's hear your questions, guys. Who is trying to speak? Someone is trying to unmute themselves. Let's hear your questions, guys. So I'll go over it again one more time. For those of us who want to get access to AI immediately, the very first step is it doesn't take you up to 3 minutes. You should be done with everything. The first step is for you to register on the website, which is where the AI is. Register on the official website of mjmoptions.com. The moment you're registered there, you send me the email you registered with. That's the first step. Now, the second step is for you to register on IQ Options using our link. The moment you are registered using our link, you go to your profile, you copy your user ID, you send that to me. Now, the third and final step is for you to go ahead and fund your IQ Options account. After you've done that, you would then get access or permanent access to the AI. So that's basically how it is. So does anyone have a question? Anyone? From Mr. Kind of crazy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy too. Okay, Mr. Favor Emeka just joined in also. You guys are welcome. You are new faces to the live session and to the channel. How did you guys get to join the channel? Let's hear you guys. How did you manage to join the channel, and where did you hear about us? Mr. Favor, you can unmute yourselves and let's hear you. If you're in the space to talk, let's hear you. How did you get access? How did you come across our channel, and how did you get access, or how did you hear of us? Anyone? Let's hear you. Mr. Kind of Crazy, you can do that too. You can also speak. Just unmute yourselves and let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's hear you guys. Let's hear you guys. Anyone needs any question? Okay. So for those of us who are just joining in for the very first time, how do you get access to the AI? Very, very simple. The very first step is for you to register on mjmoptions.com. After you're registered on mjmoptions.com, which is where the AI is, you register here. You then send me the email you registered with. That's the very, very, very first step. The second step is for you to register on IQ Options using our link. Once you register on IQ Options using our link, you go to your profile, you copy your user ID, you send that to me. That's the second step. Now, the third and final step is for you to register, for you to fund your accounts on IQ Options. The moment you do that, then you get a permanent access to the AI. So that's basically how you get access to the AI. Simple steps, simple steps. It takes you about 3 minutes, you'll be done. So let's wait for this one. Let's see what it does in the next 43 seconds. So if it doesn't, we're going to be using our third martingale level. So let's see in 35 seconds. Be less than 30 seconds now. So let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Let's get ready to use our last martingale level. Get ready, guys. Get ready in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're on the last one. So let's see how this goes to on the last one. So anyone with any question? Let's hear your questions this morning. Let's hear your questions. Let's see what a lot of us have stories, especially those who have traded before. And for those of us who have not traded before also, I'd love to you can also speak out, and let's have a quick session for you where I can explain how trading works and how IQ options work also. So let's hear you if you are new here and you want to ask that kind of a question. If you've never had an idea on how trading works, go ahead, speak now. There's no reason to be shy. This is an open space, like I said. That's the reason why everyone can speak. So let's hear you. Let's hear you, guys. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. It is important that we hear you. So for those of us coming in newly, I'll go over this one more time. How do you get access to the AI? So the very first thing you need to do is to register on mgmoptions.com. The moment you're registered on mgmoptions.com, you then send me the email you registered with. That's the first step. Now, after that, the next thing you do is to go and create an account on IQ Options. And you must make sure you use our link to create the account on IQ Options. And the moment you do that, you go to your profile, you copy your user ID and send it to me. That way, I can connect this your MGM Options account, the AI account, to your IQ Options account. After I've done that, then you can now go ahead and fund your IQ Options account, and then the AI would be permanently unlocked. So you always get access to it permanently, 24/7. Signals don't stop. So you can see how we can scan for as much as we can scan as much as we want. There's always, it is up to you to now determine, okay, when do I want to trade? So let's hear you guys. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's hear you guys. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Does anyone have a question? Okay, so for those of us who never had any idea on how trading works or how IQ options work, well, that is very, very simple. How to trade IQ options is very, very simple. Now, it is one of the easiest ways you can make money trading, if not the easiest. So this is basically how it works. So for those of us who are trading, depending on what direction you're going to, it is simple. IQ options uses or trading options uses you are trading within a specific time frame. That is how it works. So let's say trading is all about predicting or having an assertion about the direction of a particular asset or commodity or we can say pair, a currency pair. Now you look at it, you've done an analysis, you say, okay, this looks like it might be going up, right? And the moment you've made that decision to go up, there are certain things you need to do, and those are attached to the rules of trading options. One of it is you need to, the moment you are about to press your buy, you need to know how much you are going to be risking on that particular buy or up direction you're trying to go, how much you're going to be risking, and that is where you see the invest button or you see amount depending on the kind of app you're using or the kind of device you're using. So you see the invest part. Mine is invest. Yours can be amount. Some can be risk, depending on the app you're using. So now, in that kind of space, what do? You then uh you then you've set your invest to like maybe 20, maybe you're using $20. You have huge amounts and you are using $20 to trade. Then you set your invest to 20. Then you look at, okay, so how long would I be trading for? How long do I expect this trade to last for? Then you look at it and say, okay, let's pick 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Right. The moment you pick 5 minutes or 2 minutes, what you simply need to do is, okay, so we finally seal this trade on the last martingale level. Yeah, so we have about 4,080. That's 2412. That's about this is 3,000. 3,000, that's 4,200. And we made about 80, 4,080. Yeah, so that's about 120. Okay, so that's minus 120. Okay, so we go to the third signal, which is what we are doing right now. Let's go to the third signal and I'll continue the explanation of how our options is being traded. So let's go. Now we have 75 low. We always go for 90, 90 and strong. So that's what we're looking for. AI confidence 90 and signal strength must be strong. So 83 low, 79 low, 87 low, 97, but it is weak. So we move on. 97 and it is strong. So what are we doing? We are going for this. So this is what AUD We go AUD So we click AUD start with 600 always. Then next thing I check for is 5-minute standard signal. So come back here. That's why I said the expiration matters. You click on 5-minute standard signal. So now you come here again, you check what direction am I going. Call means buy, so that means I'm buying. And what time am I buying? I'm buying at what? 10:36, 47 seconds. So I have less than 20 seconds to go. 10:36, 47 seconds. So I have less than 10 seconds to go. 47 to, so I'm buying at 47 seconds, 10:36, 47 seconds, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So buy, guys, buy now. So as I was saying earlier, let's say you want to buy now. I just did earlier. Mr. Tunde, do you want to ask a question? Okay, so for example, you say you want to buy, right? I just did it right now in front of you guys, so you guys can see this. For example, you say you want to buy, right? And the moment you've placed in your particular amount you're about to risk, like I said, I risk $600, and my own expiration is 5 minutes because I'm following the AI, right? Now I have all this. Then the next thing I'll do is click higher because I'm buying higher. That is, now if I click lower, that means I'm selling. So now I look at this line. I just created a line here now. The moment I clicked higher at that particular time, the price was around this area, this line, this particular line here. That was where this price was.
My question is that if someone has account before, can the person you link the person to your own?
Go ahead, sir.
If the person have account before,
yes.
So can you link the person? Can you link the account? The person must create another account.
Yes, you must create another account, sir.
Okay.
Yes, you
Okay.
must create another account. You
But they
must
say
create another
multiple
account.
accounts. Is it true? They say multiple accounts not allowed.
On IQ options?
Yeah.
No. It is allowed. It is allowed. You can create multiple accounts on IQ options as long as you're using a different email. You can use the same information as long as you're using a different email. It's allowed.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Yes. All right.
I'll create another account and send you message.
All right. All right, sir. So
Maybe.
I'll go back to what I was explaining now, guys. But let me do a screenshot first. Uh,
Heritage
and
Mile. Ah.
uh, okay, so let's go about doing our screenshots. Uh, okay, this is the second one. This is the third one. Now this is the last one. So we have this here. Now I'm going to do a screenshot of the other one too. Let me quickly post this result so it doesn't um so I don't get it mixed up. So I don't get it mixed up. This is a total of 1 minus 120. Okay, so let's head back to here. Let's see what it does in about in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it's sealed. We want this also on AUDGPY, which is a cloud signal. So let me do a screenshot of this also. Let me do a screenshot of the signal itself before I move to the fourth signal of the live session. So okay, I hope everyone won it because it was close eventually. Hope everyone won it. Those who took it with me, you guys want it to. Let's hear you guys. Anyone who won it, let's hear you. If you did, let me know. So let's go to the fourth signal on the live session. Let's go to the fourth signal of the live session. So the next thing we're looking for, remember we said we're looking for 90% and signal strength strong. 90 to 99 and signal strength strong. So we keep going. Stop scan, 84 moderate, 77 moderate, 99. What you see here? Strong. So what is the pair? The pair is what? CAD CHF, CAD CHF. So what do? We come here and we do CAD CHF. You can find it here. Then the next thing I'm going to do is 600 and I'm going, but before I do the 5 minutes, check 5 minutes standard signal. So you come back here, make sure it is confirmed 5 minutes. All right, the next thing is direction is called. So that means we're buying. And what time are we buying? We're buying at 10:43:57 seconds. So right now we have 20 seconds to go. 10:43:57 seconds. 10:43:57 seconds. So we have 40. we have 10 more seconds to go. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So by now, guys, 57 seconds. So we are on card CHF now. So the result of the previous one, which was AUDJPY, was 510. So I'm going to post that too. So we have another 5 more minutes to wait for this particular signal. So in the meantime, I'm going to continue my explanation as I was saying earlier. Okay, so so as I was saying earlier on, I was explaining something which was how IK options work. So now, or how you trade IK options, how you trade options. So I was saying it is a time based. If you guys remember, it's time based. The moment you decided on the direction you want to go, you have to set multiple things. You have to set how much you're going to risk per time, and then you also have to set the expiration. So the expiration is usually the time you are trading for. So for example, I set it to 5 minutes. So that means that this particular trade will last for 5 minutes. This particular position I took will last for 5 minutes. So how do I do it? And how do I know if I'm winning it or I'm not winning it? It is quite simple. The moment I enter a position, maybe it is higher. For example, in this case, it is at higher. And this is the line at which the price was at the time. This is the area at which the price was at the time. The price was what? 0.569 569 56966. That is my entry time. Now that entry time, or that particular entry price, is my entry time. That is the moment I click my buy. Now, how or what should I be looking out for? Right? Or how do I know the status? You can know the status by looking up at it here. You can see 2 minutes, total investment 600, expected for minus 600, and you can see it. And you can also look at it on the chart also to know where your price level is. So first up, you find you look at this, you find that the price that you entered is above, but you want the price to keep going up. That is the reason why you entered higher. So this is why you click higher. So the moment we entered, the price went down. Now, as it is below right now, you would not be, you are not winning this, you are not winning right now. That's how it is. So the moment the price climbs above your entry and into profit, then you are winning. But it is not done until when that timer has finished counting down. So as long as you have this timer on, whatever happens in between doesn't really matter. Until, why is everyone battling with network? Until the moment it climbs, see it has climbed higher now, went down again. The moment it climbs up, the idea is you buy, you wait, you open it, it keeps going and stays above your price. So for it to win, the moment you sell, your output it stays below. Look at this now, it has climbed above our entry. Now it's in profit. So the moment it keeps going, you know, at the end of that 5 minutes, you are going to win the signal. That's basically how it is. The moment it keeps going down, also, you know, you might not win the signal. So you might not win the particular trade, because our signal has a lot of entries, not just one, it has 4 entries. So it's, if you win the first one, you go to the next signal. If you don't win the first one, the first entry, that is when you now use the other entries as recovery levels for the first signal. But in this case, we are in profit right now, so you can see it, and it is still climbing. Hopefully, it stays above for the next 30 seconds. Now, that is the idea. You trade for 5 minutes. Now, in that 5 minutes, the price stays above, you win. And in 22 seconds, it looks like we might, but we don't know yet. It is the market, and the idea behind the market is that it fluctuates. The price goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So you can never really do. So now we have 7654. Let me get ready just in case, so I can be ready. So we want it at the end of the 5 minutes. So it went down and came back up, and we want it. So the idea is for it to stay above the entry. The moment you buy, it has to stay above in that 5 minutes, and the moment you sell, it has to stay below that's your entry. So that is how it is within that 5 minutes. So that is basically how it works. So we just want this particular signal, which is our fourth signal, and I need to post that to card CHF, if I'm not mistaken. I think did I do a screenshot of it before? Maybe I don't want to do a double screenshot. So that's the idea. So now, how do you know what direction to trade? You need to, that alone, you need to understand trading itself. You need to understand the whole trading strategies, this and that. That is what you need to understand for you to know direction. But coming to MJM AI community, you don't need that. You don't even need to have any prior knowledge of trading. The AI does that for you. AI uses all the strategies out there that exist to give you a signal. Fourth signal of the live session. So I'm going to post the results in a bit. Give me a second. So let's go for the last one, which is the fifth signal on the live session. So the last one is AUDJPY. We traded AUDJPY before. I don't want us to trade the signal we traded before. Okay, I don't want us to trade the pair that we traded before. I don't want us to repeat the pair that we traded before. So since we traded this before, that means AUDJPY is really going up. Okay, so let's keep going. 80, 97, 90, 72, 99, 81, 92, but it is weak, so no. 97, but it is weak, so no. 79, but it is moderate, so no. 78, no. 78, 77, no. 83, no. 98, but it is weak, no. 86, no. 75, no. 94, but it is weak, no. 77, but it is strong, no. 87, no. 71, no. 84, no. 71, 73, no. 79, 83, no. 89, no. 71, no. 82, no. 77, no. 94, no. 97, and strong. Now we have this. Now what is the pair? The pair is what? GBP US. We have our fifth signal here. And the pair is what? GBP USD. GBP USD. So we click here. And the next thing we're checking for is what? The standard signal, which is the 5 minute standard signal. So we have 5 minute standard signal here.
Sorry, sir. I want to have a question.
Give me a second. The direction we're going is put. So we are selling at GBP USD. And what time are we selling? We are selling at 10:52, 39 seconds. So we are selling in 10 seconds. So guys, get ready. 39 seconds, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So sell now, guys. So now we have the shift signal running. Go ahead, Mr. Sunday, you can ask your question.
Okay, the question I want to ask is that whenever we are in your app, in the app, let me say in the app, we are in the app, we want to choose signal. So we are going to look for the highest confidence and skunk. That is what we be before we choose the one that will suit our trading, Abi? Sir.
You're going to go for the one with, you're going to go for 90 to 99%.
Okay, and skunk. And we
strong, yes.
Okay, that is what I want to ask. Yeah. But in your signal, the timing and the seconds is at the back, Abi. The seconds,
yes,
and you must
enter. The last, yeah, the second, yeah, you must enter at the second, yeah, on the second.
I love that. I love that. Okay. But if somebody is a second late or a second faster, does it mean?
Yes, it matters. A second faster matters, and a second late matters also, because it can you can win a trade within a second, and you can also lose a trade within a second.
Yeah,
You can be in
second.
profit all
But
through
you know
all
network
through.
and delay. You know network and delay it at times.
And then if network is delaying you at times, you just keep that signal and let it go.
Okay, okay. And choose another
There
one.
are so many there are so many signals to trade from. So many. So you just let it go and go for another one.
I want to go. I want to, but without clue, somebody can win a lot of trade on your app.
Yes, sir. You can. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You will, sir. Not you can. You will.
Like, you trade 24/7 as you like. Know that you will
As
be.
you like. You'll be
Uh,
limited. No, you are not limited.
you can trade at midnight when you like. You
Yeah.
can trade
Yes.
anytime you feel. You feel
Yes.
comfortable. Okay,
Yes. You
that's
can.
why I love that one. I will register. I register soon, but it will be by night because I'm on roadside now.
All right. No problem, sir. No problem. No problem.
I will message you, sir. I message
All
you.
right. No problem. Okay, sir.
Maybe
Okay, sir.
I have to register for the app, have
Yes, you have to register on mgmoptions.com. You have to also register on IQ Options using our link.
and
Just
I
do
will
those two.
send the message,
Yes.
the link to you. No
Email to
problem.
me. Yes. All right. All right.
No problem. Yes, I
Yes,
will
sir.
get back. Yes, sir. Fine.
All right. Anyone? Anyone else with any question? Anyone else with any question? Let's hear your question. Anyone with any question? So we are heading to this is the last signal on the live session. So anyone with any question while we're still here? Anyone? Okay, so for those of us who are looking to get access to the AI, it is simple. The steps are very, very simple. The first one is for you to register on mgmoptions.com. Once you register on mgmoptions.com, you send me the email you registered with. Then the second step is for you to register on IQ Options and make sure you use our link to register on IQ Options. Then go to your profile, copy your user ID, you send that to me. That's the second step. Now, for the very last step, is for you to fund your IQ Options account like you're about to trade. And the moment you do that, you are going to get a permanent access to the AI. So that's basically the simple steps for you to follow. So do that right now and let us get you started. Let's get you started. So 13 more seconds. 11. So we are going to be using our martingale level on this one. And 4, 3, 2, 1. So we are on the first martingale level right now. So it looks like our live session might be over an hour because with this one it will run for another 5 more minutes. So let's see how it goes. So I'll go over it one more time for those of us who are still here, who are still new. The very first step for you to get access to the AI is for you to register on the AI platform, which is the mgmoptions.com. For your register on mgmoptions.com, you send me the email you registered with. That's the first step. The second step for you to do is to register on IQ Options using our link. The moment you have done that, you go to your profile, you copy your user ID, you send that to me also. That's the second step. Now, the third step is for you to fund your IQ Options account. The moment you have that funded, you then will get a permanent access to the AI. So that's basically how it works now. The other parts of the AI, make sure whenever you are trading, you are monitoring that you are trading blitz. The moment you are trading blitz, you see that your time is easily adjusted. If you can't find that time like this, no, you are not trading blitz. If you cannot find 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and 3 minutes, and 5 minutes, just know you are not trading blitz. You're not trading on blitz. So make sure, how do you get to adjust that? You open new assets, you click the plus sign. Everyone has the plus sign, no matter the app, and you make sure that you've selected blitz, not binary, not digital, not forex, not stocks, not crypto, not commodities, not indices and ETFs. Make sure you are on what? Blitz. Then anything you search under blitz would generate blitz for you. At the moment you have or search for any pair and it is loaded, you will find that your time is easily adjustable. So you can always use blitz at any time. So that's basically how it is. Now, the next thing here, other parts of the AI, other parts of the IP options website that you need to also know about is okay. Okay, so you also see the total portfolio. The moment you click total portfolio, it opens up this tab for you. So you can also monitor the trades, especially for those of us who like to do multiple trades. This is where you can monitor it. You won't be able to see it here, but you can monitor it here. So that is where you find it on this tab below here. Then you can see your trading history. The trading history is here. You can see your trading history, past trading histories. You can see them here. Then you can also see there's also the performance dashboard, which mine never did. Yeah. Then you can also see the chat support. You can click chat support here. You can also see tutorials or videos. You can see them here. You can also see promo here. You can see history, promo, and so on. You can see the leaderboard here. I've not traded so much in recent days, so I'm sixth in the world. And some of my my Nigerian counterparts are number one in the world. God knows how much they're trading per day. So in my country, I should be third, and that's because I've never really had the time to trade very well this week, unlike last week when I had the time. So, but it is all good. It is all good. The next thing we have here is the market analysis. You can see the different kinds of fundamentals here. You can also see tournaments. You can engage yourself in tournaments with the AI too, using the AI and try and test your ability to see if you can bring something home. So here is the more parts. It's more like a setting, more like the settings part of the website or the platform itself. So those are the basic things you can find on the whole platform itself. So let's see, we have 33 seconds. So let's see what we can do. And if you don't get to use the second martingale level, which I'm also always prepared for. So I'll be able to press it right on time. Like I said, timing is a huge factor in this particular options. You have to make sure as you are trading with timing is also very important. Make sure you are not on a terrible network. Make sure you are not. I like my guys. We have one to trade. I like my guys. They know when they have a terrible network and they know when to bow out. And when they see they have a terrible network, they just know that okay, it's time. I won't have to trade. So that's basically how it is. And for what is what, I think I did about $2,000 on this particular um, trading session. So here 600, here is 1,020. 1,020 minus 600, that's about $420 made on this particular signal also. So that is the fourth one. So let me do a screenshot of the fifth signal and send it into the channel so you guys can see it here. So it's been an amazing session. Does anyone have a question? I'd love to hear your question. So for those of us who are looking to get access to the AI, that is very, very simple. The very first step is for you to register on mjmoptions.com. After you registered on mjmoptions.com, you then send me the email you registered with. The second step is for you to register on IQ Options using our link. The moment you're registered on IQ Options using our link, you then go to your profile, you copy your user ID, you send that to me also. That's the second step. Now, the third and final step is for you to go into your wallet. You fund your wallet like you're about to trade. And after you've done that, you will then get a permanent access to the AI. So that is basically how it works. Does anyone have a question for me? Anyone at all? Anyone at all? I love to hear your questions. I love to hear questions and I answer your questions. I love to hear questions. Let's hear your questions. Let's hear your questions, guys. So I'll go over it one last time. Let me do a screenshot of this and then I'll go over it one last time. So for those of us who are new here, the very first step for you to take is to register on mjmoptions.com. That is where the AI is. $420 made on the 5th second. So, very first step for you to take is to register on mjmoptions.com. That is where the AI is. Register on mjmoptions.com. After you're registered on mjmoptions.com, you send me the email you registered with. That's the first step. Now, the second step is for you to register on IQ Options using our link. You go to your profile, you copy your user ID, you send that to me also. Now, the third step is for you to fund your IQ Options account. After you funded your IQ Options account, that alone would now get you permanent access to the AI. So that is basically how it is. So does anyone have a question for me while I'm still here? Does anyone have a question for me from Mr. Favor? Mr. Favor is the only fresh face here. And we have a lot of new faces in Mr. Isaac. And we have a lot of old faces also, which I appreciate you guys staying to the end of the live session. And for those of us who have seen profit that didn't say anything, we see you too. I can see your results on the market perfect here. So
Hello.
Hello, sir. Mr. Tunde, go ahead. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. I can hear you clearly.
You are very able to be doing martingale on the signal.
Yes, it is because I use it.
Okay.
Yes, I use it.
Okay. You use it on the live section today.
Yes, I did. I used it about 2 times. I have to use it because it is not something I can choose to use or not to use. It is part of the system. It is part of the system setup. So I have to use it. And looking at the account that I carry. Yes.
So the one. I mean, so the last. Hello.
I can hear you clearly, so I'm starting it.
Okay. I said to the last martingale, Abi. Use it to the last.
No. I didn't use the last martingale, but I used only one. The moment I win it on the first one or on the second one, I stop. The moment I win the signal at any point in time, I stop. Then I go to the next signal.
Okay, on second one you stop.
Yes. The moment I win it at any of the martingale levels, I go to the next signal. That is basically how it works.
Okay.
So if I win it on my first entry, I go to the next signal. If I don't win it on my first entry, I win it on the second entry. I go to the next signal. If I don't win it on that one, I go to the next signal. So that's basically how it is.
Okay.
So that's basically how it is.
Okay.
Do you understand? So, does anyone have a question? Does anyone else have a question? I'd love to hear your questions. Does anyone else have a question? Anyone? Anyone? For those of us who are just joining in newly, anyone? Does anyone have a question? Okay, so in the absence of questions, I'm closing out this live session. So this is our first trading live session of the day. The next live session will be just an introductory session to the AI and how it works and how we can make money with it. That is the next live session. The next two live sessions will be like that. Now the next trading live session again will be at 5:30, so 5:15, sorry. So Mr. Favor wants to ask a question. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Let's hear you. You're unmuted, so go ahead and ask
Okay.
question. Go ahead, sir.
After registering the good day.
Yeah.
After registering the account,
Yes.
what's the minimum deposit? I mean the
And the
minimum
minimum
deposit
deposit,
for the IQ option.
the minimum deposit on IQ options is $10. The minimum deposit on IQ options is $10.
Yeah, but I mean for the trade.
For the trading, there is no minimum deposit for the trading.
Yeah.
You just deposit. The moment you deposit on your
Okay.
IQ options account, what you would the AI will be unlocked permanently. What you want to trade with is now up to you. Do you understand? So if you
Okay.
deposit $10, it will work. If you deposit $20, it will work. But what do you want to trade with? That is the question. Do you want to trade with huge amounts or do you want to trade with small amounts? If you have, like me here, I'm trading. You already see my account here. So my first trade is always $600 because of the size of my account. So if you want to go with each size of an account and trade with it and make money, it is up to you. It is your goal that matters. If you want to go big, trade big, you fund big and trade big and win big. That is how it is. If you want to trade small, you have to be patient. You fund small and trade small. That's how it works. So it is up to you. It is your goal that determines what you fund.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So does anyone have a question? Anyone else? Anyone else? Before we close out this live session, does anyone else have a question? Does anyone else have a question? Does anyone else have a question? So before we close out this live session.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Edwin. How is it?
Fine, thank you. Good morning.
Sir.
How many trading sessions do you have in a day?
Trading sessions, if I'm to count, 1, 2 trading sessions. If it is trading session is 2 times. It's 2 in a day. Live session is 7.
Okay, trading session, that is this morning and 5 and 5.
Yes, and 5:15. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. You're welcome, sir. Any other question? Any other question, guys? I'd love to hear your questions. Any other one? Any other question, guys? Any other question? Do we have a question? Okay, so in the absence of questions, I'd love to close out this live session. So that way we can come back in another 1 hour for another live session. So for those of us who want to be part of it, make sure you are active, stay active, and see the announcements, join in. And for those of us who are about to go and register and create an account, the steps are simple. The very first step is for you to register on on mgmoptions.com. That is where the AI is. You send me the email you registered with. The second step is for you to register on IQ Options using our link. The moment you're registered on IQ Options using our link, you go to your profile, you copy your user ID, you send that to me. Also, the next step is for you to fund your IQ Options account. And the moment you fund your IQ Options account, you get access to the AI permanently. So that's basically how it is. So I will see you guys on the other side. See you. So have a nice day and make sure you enjoy it.